Hey guys, welcome to the Love Revolution. This is a vlog intended to open up discussions about issues and topics related to love and deep connection, because as our surroundings change, so should the way we think about love and relationships, right? So, welcome to what I have been doing for quite a couple of years now. And, as we all know, the coronavirus is a real shit, right? I just wanted to take a moment to think about that, to take a deep breath into the world. Thank you, but I actually have a mark on my nose because, I am going out and wearing a mask when I need certain things. Like, unfortunately, today it's my moon, and so, I had to come to CVS to grab some items for that. But as I'm standing there in line, I'm still kind of stuck in a trance, right? I feel like we're all stuck in a trance of, like, is this really fucking happening right now? It's just crazy to even have to come to CVS and grab some items and think about how empty the streets of LA is, right? If anyone has had the chance to look out their window and is near a freeway or something, it's actually a trip. And I'm born and raised from Los Angeles, so to see this city so empty is fucking crazy. It's really, I think, hitting me right now as I've come out and just taken a moment to think about it, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, I think I was trying to kind of just be positive and think about all the positive things that I can still do while being home. There are definitely a lot of items that projects that I've had in mind, and because I've been so consumed with working for other people, I haven't done for myself. And I'm sure there's a bunch of you that have had that, right? Like, we've just given all of ourselves to work. It's kind of shitty, right? Like, I think this is also making us realize, like, how much we've given to everything and everyone else except for ourselves. So I'm really trying to bring up that conversation right now because it's hitting me. It's really hitting me right now, where it's like, fuck, like, this is beautiful and it's scary, right? So, I don't know if you agree with me on that. Like, this is a beautiful thing for our self-love and care, but it's a fucking scary ass thing, right? Like, change is scary. Change is scary. And at the same time, we need it, right? I felt similar in a sense when, like, Trump became president, thinking, like, fuck, is this really happening right now? And thinking that only with fear and desperation and, like, do we create motivation? Do we create inspiration? Do we create wanting real, big, drastic change? Unfortunately, that's what happens. Like, only when we're down in our dumps, right, do we feel like, fuck, I have to do something to change. So I hope that during this time of just like I said, like, disbelief and fear in all these things, like, you at least get inspired to change whatever you want to fucking change in your life, And everyone can try and sit here and be like, oh, I'm happy actually, like, this is great. But this is happening to the entire world for a reason. Not just, hey, John. Not just so you can change, but so we can change together. Because when it's time for us to change, like, as an individual, we go through that sometimes alone, right? We like, something drastic changes in our life, but this is now changing our lives completely together. So I think this is a beautiful time to also think about, how can I change myself to better change the world together? Because we're all fucking going through it, It's not just one person being affected. I just had one of my best friends get fired yesterday, had another friend get fired today, and I'm just like, fuck. I just hope that in this time they find that opportunity to create something for them, right? So I also invite you to take this time to think about, fuck, what are those projects I've just been pushing off? What are those personal goals I've been not meeting and have always used the word, time as an excuse? What are you now facing with? For me, it's definitely like building my own businesses. I have 2 great ideas that I'm just continuously thinking about, and have instead used my time to support other women in their visions, because it was comfortable. It was good money. It was inspirational, but it wasn't me. It wasn't my voice. It wasn't my vision. And I know I have my own goals and visions. So I hope that if you guys have any goal, whether you think it's big or small, like, fuck it, what else you got to do? If you're really feeling sad because you got fired and you're still wondering, like, fuck, what am I gonna do for work? I invite you to take just one fucking day, just one day to be you. To just be you. Like, imagine what that would look like, to have a day just for you. And so I look at people that have families. Like, I went on a hike earlier and I saw just a dad and a son together. And, it puts into perspective, like, what's really important to you? Is work really, like, that important to you? And if it's not, I know, we are going to be okay. We are going to be okay. There's, like, I would truly believe in humanity, and I do believe that we are going to be okay. And, but it's like, for me, I guess I'm not even crying because of, like, where we're going to go, but more so I'm crying because of, like, how fucking lost we've been for so long, I guess, it's just putting it into perspective, like, really, again, what is most important to us? And so I guess it's like, it low-key makes me happy that we get to have this opportunity to just focus on that for a moment. So anyways, I love you all, and I hope you do something for you today. Love you. Bye.